Round 8 on this year's ITU World Cup circuit took in a new venue, Salinas in Ecuador, the first time the country had hosted a World Cup event. The race over the sprint distance saw 56 athletes begin the race with a one-lap 750-metre non-wetsuit swim in the ocean. A beach start always makes for a dramatic entrance into the water, but once the race was underway, it was Russia's Dmitry Polyansky that managed to get himself to the head of the field. The shorter distance failed to separate a large pack of athletes who all came out of the water at the same time. Germany's Max Schwetz led them back towards T1, with Polyansky and the remainder of the field in close pursuit. The bike was over a 4-lap 20-kilometre course, but everyone was keen for a quick transition. Mexico's Crisanto Gralles was nicely placed as he looked to better his 7th place finish in the WTS Grand Final the previous week. Once out onto the streets of the coastal town, the race was over a fairly flat course with just one incline to contend with. Another Mexican, Rodrigo Gonzalez, was also going well at this point as he got to the front of the lead pack. There was already a lead building up back to the chasers, upwards of 20 seconds at this point, as the recently crowned under-23 world champion Jorik van Egdom tried to get his group to reduce the deficit. By the time the race had reached the 3rd lap, the chase group's hard work had paid off and they were able to bridge up and form an even larger group at the front of the field, with over 30 athletes now in one large pack. It was an extremely busy T2 as the large group tried to avoid any major mishaps. Polyansky is a master of the quick transition and was soon off among the leaders for the 2-lap 5-kilometre run. Early in lap 1, Polyansky, the winner in Tishu Avaros earlier this year, got to the front. Also in that lead group were Polyansky's brother Igor, Spain's Antonio Serra and the USA's Matthew McElroy. With the field stretching out as the race wore on, it was another Spaniard that started to ramp up the pace. David Castro started to forge ahead, with Serrat there for support. The Mexican took his turn at the front with 300 metres to go, with Castro and McElroy the only ones able to stay with him in what was set to be an exciting finish. Somehow in the final few metres, Castrado found one last burst of energy to surge past the Mexican Gralles, while McElroy managed to run himself into 2nd spot, he too showing a great sprint. As they hit the blue carpet, the Spaniard just had enough of an advantage to secure his 2nd World Cup podium of the year, but his 1st career gold. McElroy came in 2nd, and Gralles 3rd, as he just managed to hold off the attentions of Felix Duchamp, who came in 4th. Delight for Castro who was obviously pleased with his 1st win.
In the sprint distance and the last 5 kilometers, the last kilometers, 8 triathletes, and the last 200 meters, Crisanto and me attack, and I am very happy.
Came down to the last 400. Kind of relied on my track speed from college and came up a little short, but definitely happy it's my 1st podium.
Okay, I'm very happy for my 3rd place. Very fast race, and happy for my 1st podium in sprint distance.
Las damas las invitamos al podio.